Oh, hi.
What are you doing?
I thought they should be here for when Pamela gets home from the hospital.
Is this a joke? What are you doing?
I told you I thought they should be
Well, you
here.
thought wrong.
It's no biggie.
Hey, it's a real biggie and a bad idea. Now get them the hell out of here.
Stacy, I'm so glad to see you. What time do you have to be back at class? Half an hour, 40 minutes. Don't worry about it. Lorraine's got some juice if you want. So, is everybody talking about what happened at Topper's? It was so humiliating. Peter was there, and Rhonda, and the idiot Marilyn, and they all know. Or at least they suspect, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm never going back there. That's ridiculous. You can't hide out here forever. Is something wrong? Are you mad at me? No, it's not. It has nothing to do with you. All right? It's just, there's been some changes in my life. Like what? Nothing much. Except my dad split.
Serious. Lose the flowers. Save them for when and if you ever have a date.
They're real. They won't last till I get to college.
Let's flush them.
No, come on, Billy, no. She was in an accident. I'm just being polite.
You're being a jerk. Can't you see she's manipulating you?
She is not. This is not a big deal.
You're always saying that. Last week, you were all over me defending her. But that was no big deal. And then she gets you to take her to that stupid play. But that was no big deal. And now she's got you bringing her flowers and candy.
They're just flowers.
I swear, Chris. Next thing I know, two of you are going to be redecorating the house together.
Come on, man.
Are you sure that's the best place for that? You know, she might like them over here.
Just stop it, all right? You're making something out of nothing.
Nothing? She's taking over. First Dad, now you? I'm starting to feel very alone here.
It's called paranoid.
And you're becoming a major wimp.
Just buzz off, all right?
Make me.
Forget it.
Hey, can't you see what's happening here? She's got us fighting. You know, that's her plan. Divide and conquer. Chris, you can't do this to us, man.
So, do you want to go shoot some 9-ball after school? I can, but I got to go down to the hotline. Right. Forgot. Another day. Another crisis. Bummer. Well, it's not that bad, really. It's interesting. Different, anyway.
I meant bummer for me. I kind of want to take from you a 9-ball for extra lunch money.
You and money. So, did you ever pay that $200 you lost?
Couldn't. My mom keeps changing her itinerary. Like, she can't keep a plan straight for 5 minutes.
So, where are they now?
Best guess, some safari park in Africa.
Uh-oh, I guess you're going to have to call her Buana now, huh?
Only in the jungle. At home, I can still call them
Cash machine.
Right.
Some more coffee with your sugar?
Just a drop.
So, how's Annie doing? Is she coming back to school today?
Oh, I don't think so, Daryl. She's real down. Some people gave her a hard time yesterday.
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, what's with her anyway? All of a sudden, she's like a Bonnie and Clyde. She has to hide from the law or something?
Oh, very sensitive, Peter.
Hey, she's not the first chick who's ever gotten pregnant. I mean, if you ask me, I think she's playing it for the full dramatic effects.
Oh, come on, man. This kind of thing is hell for any girl, let alone Annie.
Hey, it's 1990. There's lots of things she can do. Things she should have done already.
You know, Peter, someday when you're going through some really heavy stuff, you're going to wonder why no one cares.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. So is she having the baby or not?
She's not sure. She's got a lot of tough decisions to make. Why am I even talking to you? Your feelings are in your stupid wallet.
Stacy, I'm sorry. This is awful. Your mom and dad, they're so right together. Yeah, well, not according to my father. What did he say? I'm moving out? Actually, he's been gone for days. My mother's been covering for him. Well, then maybe it's not as bad as you think. My parents fight, and there have been some times when I thought they were going to kill each other. But the next morning, it's like nothing happened. My parents don't fight ever. Everybody in my family pretends. Well, I guess you really don't know how bad it is then. No, it's bad. Did you ever see your father with his hands all over some babe? You saw that? A couple of days ago in his office. I feel so bad. Here I am, dumping all my stuff on you while you're in so much pain. You know, my mother doesn't deserve this. Your mother's the best. She's always trying to help other people. Yeah, and what does it get her? A husband that cheats and leaves. Oh, that makes perfect sense, right? Well, does anything make sense? No. You know, all my life, I've been trying to do the right thing. Stacy the angel. Good grades, everybody's friend. Well, from now on, just forget that. Why bother? Stacy, you're just saying that because you're upset. I've been there, and I know I... You have not. Nobody thinks you're an angel. What are you saying? I'm saying I don't want to hear any speeches about being good or doing the right thing from you. What? What, are you going to just stand there and tell me that what happened to you happened because you were in love? You were being so good that you got a little gift from God? This isn't you. I'm tired of being me. If I have to end up like my mom or you, I would at least enjoy the ride. God.
Hi, Daryl. How'd your training session go today?
I don't know. Why do they keep throwing things back on me?
What do you mean?
You people keep telling me that I'm holding back my feelings. I need to let go of my anger. I thought this job was about me helping other people, not me getting ripped apart.
It's called sensitivity training. You'll get the hang of it after a while. You'll need it.
Why?
Well, let's say you get a call, like this one. Jenny, 13 years old. She called because her stepfather was coming home drunk at night and molesting her. What would you do?
I'd tell her where to find a gun so she could waste the creep.
Mm-hmm. You see, right there, you're talking from anger. You want to go deeper than that, Daryl. Really listen to Jenny from a caring place.
Going deep isn't my style.
You don't think so?
I'm not a shrink.
You're right. And we're not priests or ministers or cops either. Our job is to gain the caller's trust, to let them know that we really feel what they're going through, and then direct them to where they can get the help they need.
Did Jenny get help?
Yes, we encouraged her to make a report to a policewoman, and she finally did. But it doesn't always work out that well.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. I'd like you to monitor some calls today with one of the counselors.
All I have to do is listen?
Well, you'll at least say hello. The caller has to know you're there, Daryl. We're always honest with them. Remember, it's about gaining trust.
Selena, I just think it's a little too soon.
Good. You know, if you were gung-ho about jumping on the phone and saving lives, I'd hold you back for a while. But the fact that you're demonstrating a healthy respect for this job says to me it's time.
Hi. I was just going outside. I didn't mean to wake you.
I wasn't asleep.
Can I get you something? A glass of water, a magazine?
No, doctor said I shouldn't read. My brain's supposed to be on vacation. Even if your father and I didn't get to go to Las Vegas.
Are you feeling any better?
I'm fine. I must have a real hard head. thanks for the flowers.
Oh, yeah, well, there's this store at the shopping center that I always pass by, and I was glad I finally had a reason to go in there. I don't mean I was glad for what the reason was.
They're beautiful. I love them. I'm sure it's the flowers and this music that are healing me. Do you like classical music?
Don't tell anyone.
This is my favorite, Chopin.
Well, this is the 10th nocturne, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it's the one they call the final nocturne. The one that he wrote on his deathbed.
I'm really not sure.
Oh, it's an amazing story. See, he was very old, and he knew he didn't have long to go. But he promised his grandchildren this nocturne as their Christmas present. Actually, some scholars believe it was really written for a young piano student he had a major crush on.
Chopin?
It was only human. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve. He's lying flat on his back, doctor's orders. But he was determined to finish it on time. So he gets out of bed, and it was real cold. You know, Paris in December.
Paris? Wasn't Chopin Polish?
Yeah. Anyway, the guy stayed at the piano, pen in hand, all night. He was coughing his lungs out, gasping for breath, practically turning blue in the face. But he just would not quit till he wrote down that last note. They found him dead at the keyboard Christmas morning.
That's an incredible story. Do you study the lives of many composers?
Oh, no. I just make them up. It's sort of my version of a Polish joke.
What? I love this music, but I'll never hear it in quite the same way again.
Hey, so you decided to come out after all. Shades are a nice touch.
This day has been the absolute worst.
What happened?
I think I lost my best friend.
Stacy?
She came by this morning, and I was so caught up in my own mess, I didn't even notice that she had big-time problems of her own.
Oh, I'm sure she understands.
She doesn't. And why should she? She said horrible things. Said I was no good, and then just booked out of there.
Well, she's probably trying to call you right now.
This is all because I got pregnant. It's ruined everything.
Annie, stop.
The fact is, everything in my life is messed up, or it's going to be. I'm even messing up your life. How much longer am I supposed to take up space in your apartment without contributing a dime for anything?
Hey, you can cut the Tiny Tears number, all right? I love having a roommate.
Thanks.
Annie Kubiak. I was thinking about you today.
You were?
Yeah. I was thinking about this story I read in a magazine. I'm trying to remember where, so I can get it for you. It had some great stuff in it.
I'm afraid to ask what.
Excuse us, Lorraine. The article was about couples who want to adopt a baby and will often support the natural mother while she's pregnant. According to the article, it's a real seller's market these days.
Sell?
Adopt. And help pay for, like, rent, food, doctors, and vitamins, you know, until the baby's born.
I usually don't read those kind of articles.
You should. I mean, none of these teenage mothers minded being interviewed. Yeah, I mean, there's probably like 100 teenage mothers on Geraldo by now. I mean, it's not such a shocking thing anymore. And people don't have to hide.
Is something wrong, Chris?
Billy's outside shooting hoops. I, sort of bumped heads with him this morning.
Anything to do with me?
No. Well, yes and no. We were really close with my mom, and, even though everyone says that I'm the more sensitive one, he's had a tougher time accepting her death. Maybe he's just a more pig-headed one.
Chris, look at me. You and your brother have something special. You really love each other. Anyone can see that. Nothing should ever come between you.
Nothing has to. He has some problems with the family, but I think I can make him understand. I know I can. I'll see you later.
Oh, I hope I'm not making too much noise out here. Oh, I'd hate to disturb Lady Pamela's tea party. Because if I am, tough.
Time out.
I heard the two of you laughing up there. Guess that means you made your choice.
Damn it, Billy. You're my brother. I don't love anybody like I love you. Why can't you see that?
I see what I see.
What do I have to do?
You know what this means? You choosing her.
I give up.
Means the end of our circus act. No more flying Presto brothers.
Wait, no more Guillermo and Cristo, those crazy Italians shot out of cannons?
Forget it. Not gonna happen now. And I had the best speech written for you when you climbed into that cannon. And every chick in the house was gonna be drooling.
Wait a minute. You were the one who wanted to get shot out of the cannon. I was supposed to write the speech.
Yeah, well, that was when we were little. I've buffed up since then. You'd be a much better fit.
No way.
I'm on the mic, and you're in the gun, son. If you don't like it, break my arm.
Careful now. Remember 3rd grade? You know, we were fighting way before Pamela. We always fight.
Okay, hey. Now, look. You don't have to freeze her out completely. Though, personally, I've got nothing to say to her. But no more flowers and theater dates and that kind of thing, okay? Look, I gotta know you're on my side. Okay. Have we got a deal?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Guillermo and Cristo will fly again. Hop!
Leslie, not really bleeding doesn't tell me enough, baby. Are you bleeding or not? Okay. Then I need you to put down the phone, wash, and then bandage your arm. You know how. You've done this before. And I'll wait right here on the line. Daryl will wait here, too.
Yes, I'll see I'm here. What does she mean, make it real? Is she trying to kill herself?
With Leslie, it's a fine line. She's a slasher. She's got cuts up and down both wrists. She's come pretty close to ending it more than once.
She says she does it to feel something.
Leslie is a latchkey kid. Her parents are junkies, and they're never home. Her response is to just shut out the world, not to care about anything. She's in a self-induced trance most of the time. Then something happens that needs an emotional reaction, and she doesn't have one. So it sets her off, and she cuts herself to feel real. Okay, baby. How we doing? Well, if the gauze isn't covering all of it, I need you to ride your bike over to Westdale Valley General. No, I'm not going to call ahead for you this time. This is what we talked about, remember? Taking responsibility for your own acts. I need you to do this, Leslie, right now. Have the charge nurse call me as soon as you get there, okay? Goodbye, Leslie. I love you.
Will she do it?
I think she will. But if we don't hear anything in the next 15 minutes, I'll call the hospital. They know Leslie and where she lives.
This is some heavy stuff.
Yeah, it can seem overwhelming at first.
I guess my dad was right about some things. I am a lucky kid.
Your dad is no dummy.
I know. I get PO'd at him, you know, when he's all over me about setting an example. Yeah, I want to tell him what he can go do with all that pressure he's laying on me. You know, but there's never been one day in my life when I felt lonely or helpless as that girl on the phone. I mean, there's always been somebody home who loves me.
We're getting somewhere, tough guy.
Peter, wait. Do you think you could get that magazine for me?
Yeah, it must be around. Why are you thinking about letting somebody adopt your baby?
I don't know. Maybe it'd be the best thing. Have to figure out some way to take care of those medical payments and that stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe the article could give me some ideas on how to go about that kind of thing. I wouldn't even know who to call right now.
Well, I seem to remember they went into all those things you'll have to handle, like details, doctors and hospitals and how you're going to live until you wait for the baby.
I should definitely read it.
Well, hang loose and let me check it out for you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Peter is actually trying to help.
Help himself.
Help me. I think he knows about a lot of stuff that we don't. He travels in a lot of worlds.
Maybe you're right.
Hi, I was wondering, is there anybody in your office that specializes in adoptions? Private? I guess. Oh. Well, is there anybody you could refer me to? Wait, let me take that down. Great, thanks.
Hey, here comes Sir Galahad again.
Lorraine, stop. He's a good guy.
Hey, the customer's always right. I only work here.
Babe, your problems are solved.